Good afternoon everybody, and a very warm welcome to Sheffield and Loddon. Today's journey is going to be to visit a friend of mine. Now the reason why I'm putting this video up on YouTube is because he has a DCC layout. So we're going to visit him today, and he's actually in the same position as me, or is in the same position as I was, I should say, because he's going to have to take down his layout soon to sell his house. And so hopefully we're going to have a little run around with it. I've got me little cam truck, me little cube with me, so hopefully we'll be able to take some footage with that today. So and then also we can record some of his layout. The other reason why I want to go is because of this. I'm taking my Merchant Navy with me, and he's obviously, his layout is a DCC layout, I'm sure I've mentioned it. So I'm hoping to give this a bit of a whirl around his layout and actually film it and do some of the sound functions and things like that, and give you a show you what it's all about really, running around on a layout, because it's going to be some time before I get any form of layout built. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now this week is going to be a kind of a week of videos really, because yesterday, as you may have seen or may not have seen, on the Sunday I did the exhibition, in this silent exhibition, helping out there. Today I'm going to see my friend of mine with his layout. Tomorrow I'll be doing the HST versus the 800 video, and we are supposed to be travelling from Reading to Swindon at return, and we're going to be looking at the museum there. And then possibly on Saturday I may be going to Worley. That isn't 100% set in stone yet. I'm hoping to make it, but I'm not sure. So stay tuned. So this week there's going to be a fair few videos, but that's just purely because I'm off this week, and it's almost like a bit of a catch up on all the months and months that nothing much of use has been posted up on this channel. So hopefully it's just something of interest. It's something different all the way through the week, so it won't be just kind of repetitive stuff. So hopefully you'll enjoy this video, and I will speak to you later on. So good afternoon everyone, and we're here over at Cotton End Layout, which is my friend Nigel's layout, and at the moment he's just purchased this Dapple 128 unit, which he's having running around, just breaking it in, and it's just going along the back wall. And his top layout is DC, all the rest is DCC, and hopefully my Merchant Navy will be going for a run round. But as a bit of an exclusive, he's got a Dapple GWR railcar, so, and that's got sound on it, so we're going to give that a test run. So we're going to see how that's going to come out and what that sounds like. So if any of you guys are interested in buying one of these Dapple GWRs, providing you can get it out of the box, of course.
It was only released this week.
Yeah, it was only released this week. So yeah, so you're going to be kind of like, if you haven't seen one before, then you're going to see it here right now. But on the layout, we have the APTE, we have the Midland Pullman, the Silver Fox. Is that the Dapple one? Was that the Silver? Is that the Dapple one?
Dapple with the sound, yeah.
Yeah, Dapple with the sound. Over at this side, we've got some steamers and an old 47, and then we've got the, I think is it the brewery and the coal merchants down this end.
Yes.
Right. Okay. As the 128 is just whizzing along, we've got a 416 EPB, and we have another 128 just parked up here, and this is not my Merchant Navy, but Nigel's Merchant Navy, which is what basically caused the purchase of my Merchant Navy. So this is his Holland of Africa, not mine, so hopefully mine will be running soon. And he's also got a Sutton's Class 24. So, and also, if I just walk down this end, he has an APT. So that's sitting there with a number of steamers as well. Oh, we've got a few trains going. So and this is the diesel shed. And then we have Sea Eagle over here. Some of the recently released car flats by Oxford Rail. And for those of you who haven't seen it, this is the Dapol GWR rail car. Is it the GWR one, did you say?
Yes, and that's the BR one. Within the GWR cars, they
Okay.
painted out GWR and put BR before they changed it to the custom one.
So it's got sound. Does it have lights on it?
Yes.
Oh, it's got lights as well, so we're going to see. I'm just trying to figure out where the lights come from, because it seems like you can't see it, but there's a few pinholes, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. We'll find that in a moment.
So that's it there.
Right. I'll stop that one.
So we're just having...
Oh, I've got to put 03 on it. Let's see.
Right, it hasn't actually been programmed yet, so we're going to put it on the 03 program. Oh, here we go. And off it goes.
Can you check?
Yep, sure. Let's see what we got here points wise. That's going to go around there. Let's just have a little check through the layout. And then we're looking at... by the looks of things, we are good to go. Hang on 1 second. This one needs to be set. So we'll do that one. So it's just trundling towards us now. So I think we're going to have a little go through the sounds soon. In the meantime, the 128 is following on the analog track closely behind on the top layer. So we've got a little halt at the back there. Got a little village scene along here. We've got the brewery and coal merchants. That's the coal merchants over there, and the brewery end is just here. Excuse me. And we have the pub and
Right,
church
so we're
over
gonna
here. Try and see if we can go through some of the sounds for you. Oh, there's the start up. And then we've got some lights. And there's also one in the centre for the back. Oh, there's the guard's whistle. What's that one? That was the air release.
Brake release.
That's the brake release. Got doors opening or doors closing, something like that. Oh, there goes the doors. Oh, we're off. Now I know I've had some sound issues with some of my uploading, so hopefully it'll be able to do it some justice. But this is just to give you a rough idea for any of those of you that are interested. And now she goes. I have to say, when I saw the Dapol box, I wasn't sure what it was, because I just saw this kind of odd sort of looking profile, and I was just like, well, what is it? But, so if I just come over here, it'll come round shortly. And here it comes now. Excellent. So what loco's pulling the press flows? Did you say it was an Ivor?
Oh, yes.
So the Ivor's just coming around with the press flows.
We've got a hall over here.
Oh yes, we've got a hall over here. That's on the rake of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coaches. It's pretty impressive. In the meantime, the little rail car is just having its run in, just going around, and we've got the Midland Pullman.
Are the points okay now?
We've got that one, we've got that one. From that end you have, hang on a second. Sorry, with the camera I'm just whizzing around. I think you're following the hall, aren't you? You seem to be on the same track as the hall.
Let's see, I'm wrong.
I could be wrong. I'll tell you in a second. No, it's me. It's my eyesight. I need to go to Specsavers. So if you just check down that end about your points, down that, I'll make sure that one's okay. I don't think there is any points down that end, is there?
No, you're right here.
Cool.
Wasn't very good. That wasn't very good, sorry.
It's alright, it's your railway. Well, you've got a better chance of the GWR, haven't you, with the little rail car, because you've got plenty of room to make a mistake.
Yeah, yes.
So yeah, that's what's running at the mo. And here comes a little dapper rail car as we speak. It's really nice.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do.
Just something different, isn't it?
It is. It's very, very quirky, isn't it?
Yeah.
In the meantime, we've got the hall coming up. And the Ivor is just coming around now. And then the 128 is just creeping from the back. So is this Cotton End Station, or is it the other one?
This one's Cotton End, and this is I think this was Hitchin Station.
Oh right, okay.
Because there's the donkey, that I call it, went between Bedford and Hitchin, and went very close to this platform here at Cotton End.
So we've got the road scene down here. That's a recent addition, isn't it? This bit, this bit's been extended in a bit. So that's the Merchant Navy. We've got another sort of flyover along the back. We're just sort of doing a quick tour of this particular layout. Got a station halt up here. So we've got the village scene along there, the brewery, the coal merchants, and then obviously all the locals run underneath. And as we come round here, we've got the steam shed. Well, I say it's a steam shed, but you can't park anything on here. But is this the steam sort of end of it, really?
That's more steam. There's a couple of odd diesels that shouldn't be there, but stuck there.
And then we've got the main Cotton End Station with the Metcalfe footbridge. And like I said, the top run is DC, the bottom is all DCC. And then as we come down, we have the diesel shed down this end. And then we've got the farm area. And we've got, sorry, excuse me for that. And we've got the suspension bridge over here. And another road bridge which links to the rest of the road scene down here. So, how long is the layout? How big is it? Do you know what the dimensions are?
24 foot long by 12 feet wide.
So that's 24 by 12, for those of you who didn't catch it, as the hall makes its way round past the main station. So that's pretty good. So here we are back again, and this is my Merchant Navy. Just firing up. Nigel's doing the driving, I'm doing the filming. Oh, we're going, we're going. Oh, that's a point. Are we all set?
Should be.
I'm just kind of wondering, what do you think of the sound?
Well, I think it's a great sound.
It just sounds like a bit stuttery, or is it just me?
No, that's right.
Huh?
That's the sound.
Oh, is yours like that?
Yeah.
So it's passing the other one. The coal needs to be reset, because I think on your one...
It's only low in the bottom.
Oh, it just sits on the bottom.
Yeah, that's all there is.
Oh, right.
It's almost empty, that's how they do it.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
know why.
Oh, okay. It just looked like it was loose in there and it wasn't really sat properly.
And that's all there is.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, I just thought it got to go like that.
Yeah, I think I'd top it up if I've got some loose.
Yeah, yeah.
loose coal.
I can't remember what people use. Well, it's nice to give her a run. At least now I can see for myself that she works. Because he told me he tested it. I was actually meant to see it go round. But to be honest with you, I don't know if you've been to his shop, but he's got like his test track is like kind of a bit odd.
No, I haven't seen it. No.
It's kind of like some kind of like a bean shape, and it's kind of it's kind of like almost like a return loop where you've got a big loop and then it kind of comes in and then.
How big is it?
It's not very big,
No.
and I don't think the track works up to much either.
Oh.
It should come. Do it like this. There they both come. Oh, what a shot that was. They both literally turned up and shot at exactly
Really?
the right point. Yeah, that's going to be wicked. See Silver Fox passing at speed.
good.
Yeah, seems to be alright. Give her a good old run.